Any prior knowledge on application servers or messaging systems?
Like a little bit actually. I don't have the experience, but I just have the knowledge on the application servers and MQs.
I mean, you don't have knowledge, or you have knowledge?
I have the basic knowledge on those.
Okay. Okay, let me give you in a very short understanding what this enterprise service bus does.
Yes.
Okay. Say there are two applications, A and B. Okay. A is written in a language X. Say A is written in Telugu. B can understand Tamil. You got the point?
Yes.
A is written, A can speak only Telugu. B can speak only Tamil. B can understand only Tamil. And again, vice versa. B can speak only in Tamil and A can understand only in Telugu. Okay. Now, whenever an application of this sort or applications of this sort exist, there is a challenge in communication of a message from A to B. This is challenge number one. Challenge number two, it is not an exact conversion, but it has to convert in a particular pattern. You got the point?
Right. The format or the how the other application can understand. Yes.
Whatever. It's in a format, it's in a pattern.
Right.
Now, there are two things that you need to do. Just two things. One, you should make sure that whatever the guy A says for sure reaches B. Point number one. Point number two, whatever the pattern that B can understand, that has to be changed in between and delivered to B. Got the point?
Yes.
These two things should happen. Now, how do you achieve this? That is the problem statement. First one, challenge number one. How come A is sending a message and B will get the message for sure? What is happening in between is the second challenge. But first challenge is that it should not be lost. Correct?
Right.
In that case, we are using something called as a messaging system, asynchronous messaging, where A sends a message to an asynchronous messaging system. First, it's stored there. Then B will pull the message from that asynchronous messaging system. Understood?
Yes.
Challenge one is resolved. Now challenge two. How do you transfer the pattern? For that, we have something called as pattern transferring mechanism. Any
Right.
mechanism can be used. That mechanism has to be incorporated along with the messaging mechanism. When
Right.
these two is combined, we call that as an enterprise service bus.
Okay.
Now, why
Got it.
this service bus? Why this name service bus? There has to be a logic behind calling it a service bus. Now, IBM called it as integration bus.
Right.
Somebody calls it service bus, but bus is common, correct?
Right. Right.
So what does bus mean? Simple. Bus refers to the topology. Okay, what does a topology do? Simple. In a WhatsApp group, whomever types the message will be listened to everybody, right?
Right.
Will be received by everybody. It is a form of a bus. Everybody will be connected to that bus. Okay, everybody will be connected to the bus, and the messages will be shared across by the bus members. It is not one guy giving broadcasting to many people. No, that is not the way. A will There is a difference between star and a bus topology. Star topology is where a center guy will broadcast messages to peripheral guys. You are getting the picture here?
Yes. I got it.
Center guy broadcasting the message to peripheral guy. It's in a circle. Here, there's no center guy. A talks to B, B talks to C, C talks to D. Again, the messages happen in a bus fashion. Imagine you are seated in a bus.
Right.
Five,
Okay.
five people are seated, six people are seated in a bus, three on each side. You are conveying the message to the neighboring guy. That guy will convey to neighboring guy. Like that, an information will be available across 6 people. When
Right.
the first person moves out, don't no worries, second person will be able to convey the message. Understood?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Now, coming back to the course. In Red Hat, there is no specific course for administration in JBoss Fuse.
Okay.
So here you need to understand multiple topics. I'm talking about the administrative perspective alone.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you go to other courses, they are Camel, they have introduced as a development and other stuffs is there. Okay. The reason why they don't have a course, there's a logic behind that. The reason is that you cannot convey this course only as an administrative course.
Okay, got it. Okay.
It is more like a consultancy. You need to know about from the deployment to development to administration. But ideally, we
Okay.
don't want people like that.
Okay.
So what is that I have formulated to the course of, I've been taking this training almost for 2 years. You need to know about individual components. There are four individual components that you need to understand. Number one, an application server. Number two, a integration service mechanism. Number three, messaging server. And number four, they are inside a product called as Fuse. Why I am saying as independent? Why directly not Fuse? Because when you're doing a troubleshooting and when you're doing a messaging, performance tuning or anything that you do on this product, you will be encountering the sub products. All
Okay.
these things are inside this product alone. Everything is in this product, but that is not the pattern in which I go in training the course. You need to know individual concepts.
Okay.
That's all you require for an administrative purpose. That's all my courses basically. Because as you say, you are going to do only the server part and other part. This is all is required for an administrator.
Okay.
Obviously, this will not be the end of it. You may know about the concepts. It depends upon the scope that your project is giving to you. But I have defined my scope for my program in this manner. So
Okay.
we are going to discuss something about an application server called as Apache Karaf
Okay.
and a messaging concept, a messaging service provider called as A-MQ, JBoss A-MQ. And we are going to see the highlights of concepts enterprise integration. So this is practical, this is practical, and this is practical. That's two are theories. Got the
Which
point?
are the practicals?
Application server, messaging engine, and JBoss Fuse are practicals. I mean, I will show you the demo.
Okay.
Others are basic concepts.
I see. So is it like, are you going to show like how
How to install JBoss Fuse, how to configure JBoss Fuse.
the configure the JBoss Fuse is one thing, but like integration with the MQs integrating with.
MQ is inside this JBoss Fuse. That's what I'm saying. You need not have to integrate MQ with this.
Okay.
You can integrate this software with any other software.
Okay.
Okay, but inside there's a messaging engine. Inside there's an application server.
Okay.
Okay, see, your company may integrate this with a messaging engine, MQ. Some other company may directly interact this with an application server. It depends upon the company to company, project to project. But as far as the course is concerned, I will talk only about the product.
Okay. Can you repeat
Because
again, like what you said, like previously, like it varies company to company. What varies company to company?
I have a JBoss Fuse environment, boss. Okay.
Right.
It
Yeah.
is just a pattern transfer. So from A to B, A can be anything. B can also be anything.
Right.
It is not required that A and B has to be an application server. A should be application, B should be messaging. It's not like that.
Right. Right.
Because it is not connecting with any other thing. Some entity is connecting with this thing.
Right. So basically, my thing is
Your
currently.
JBoss, the point is your JBoss Fuse will not go to connect on any application server. It will not. Your
Right.
application server, they will come and connect to the JBoss Fuse.
Right.
There's a
Okay.
difference. It's for example, an application server will go and connect to your database. Database will
Right.
not connect to application server.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. That's
Similarly, this Fuse environment will be standalone. It will be standing somewhere.
that is
That
true.
guy will come and the application server has to, because this is where the actual work happens. It will not go and connect to your application server. No, it will not.
Right.
In
So yeah, currently, as you said, that IAB currently is talking to the MQ, and MQ is talking to the other application. So because the replacement also we will be thinking in the same pattern. So that's the reason I'm asking with MQ instead. MQ integration MQ.
Correct. No, that's what why I restricted this course only to this point is that if we start into that pattern, this will not have there's no end for the scope.
Okay.
So that's the reason I just stopped till now.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So in the Fuse deployment, the chapter 6, what exactly is that deployment, Fuse deployment?
We will see how an application is going to be deployed in this, or how the deployment pattern happens in this.
So when we say application here, what does that mean? The not
It's a
the.
Fuse application. It's a Fuse application that we are talking about. It is not a regular ER application. I mean, it's not a regular web application.
Okay. And this Fuse application was built for what reason?
See, it depends. I mean, that there are, when I say about Fuse deployment, what? Okay, let me be let me put it in this way. Deployment, in the sense, it's not the war file deployment. There's an application that is deployed. Okay, so there are certain frameworks that needs to be deployed on this application. Okay, frameworks will be deployed because something has to tell, not change this pattern. Who will say that? See, this will change X to Y pattern, Y to Z pattern, A to B pattern. But somebody has to say that, some template has or something has to be there, right?
Right. Okay.
That deployment, that pattern will be deployed. That's what we're going to see.
Okay. So
And
is that
I will show you where to deploy, but actually I don't have the pattern with me right now because that is completely onto developers work.
okay?
See, I have streamlined this course in such a way that I am not bringing in any development concepts.
Okay.
Okay, because there's a Maven framework, there's CXF framework. Okay, there are other frameworks which are there. If I go into that, deep dive into that, it will become a very big course. But I have formulated the course in such a way that I'm talking only about the prepared infrastructure. If I keep everything ready, then if whatever I train in this course will help you to create environment ready. After that, you can deploy some pattern, some application A connecting to this to transfer the pattern, and application B connecting to this to get the transferred pattern.
Okay. So for each integration, you'll be deploying one template. Is that
Depends. That depends.
okay?
That depends.
Okay. Okay. So without knowing the template, is it okay to understand the Fuse deployment? Like,
Yeah, see, basically you are understanding the infrastructure of JBoss Fuse here.
right. Okay.
I
Right.
am getting your point. See, it's a very niche area where you don't know that and you don't know this. That's kind of an area it is. To be more precise, should I know this or not? If I know
Right.
this, it goes into one direction. If I don't know this, it goes into another direction. But where I am at the crossroads is that I'm trying to remove all these development funders, and I'm to sticking on only to the JBoss infra alone. I mean Fuse infra alone.
Okay. Okay. And we will be deploying the JBoss where? Are we deploying it in the uh, local, or will be deploying it somewhere in the cloud?
For the course, I'll doing only in my laptop
Okay.
because this is easy for me to explain. That's it.
Okay.
Conceptually, it's easy. You can deploy this in cloud, you can deploy in OpenShift and whatever. But this is where I feel comfortable in training people.
Okay. I'm just
Concepts are
asking.
very important in this.
Yeah, for me to practice, so I thought I'll do the same thing, right? So I'm just asking.
See, frankly, if you ask me whether can I practice this and doing that setup and all? I will say yes to it. But the best way to practice this is on fly. From my experience, I'm telling.
Okay.
It is not like application server where you install something, deploy an application, check whether this web page is coming or not.
Right. Okay.
It's not of that pattern. This is a software that is basically based on transactions. It is
Okay.
not something that's going to give you an application. It's going to enable your transaction, a pattern transformation. So if you ask me, yes, but practically there's no point in installing something and seeing and all. It is better if you have an environment, start learning on the fly. But why you should take this course? When you're doing on the fly, you may not understand certain concepts, jargons, technicalities of it.
Okay.
Okay. And in most of my courses, I concentrate on nuances of it. For example, if I do this, what will happen? If I don't do this, what will happen? How to do is available in YouTube.
Okay. Got it.
How to do is available in YouTube. You search in YouTube, JBoss Fuse, you will get a hell lot of videos. But when you're doing a deployment, when you're doing an installation, why should you do this? That is why
Okay.
I have removed the concepts. This one chapter itself is a very huge chapter. Why I have distributed into only very high level is that I am focusing on certain areas. In that area, there will be different stuffs.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like 15 sessions, Prasad. Is it
Yeah.
1 hour session each?
That depends on the chapter that we are discussing.
Okay.
Sometimes it will happen 45 minutes, sometimes 1.5 hours also it will happen.
No, just to see the timing when we can meet, right? So
That's what it depends upon the timings. I mean, it depends upon the chapters size.
okay. Okay, so what is the convenient time that you're looking for these classes in case for moving forward?
I'll be available after. So you are in US or India?
US,
Okay.
California. I mean
Will you be
California, like
available?
it's
Will you be available by 9:30 of my timing?
9:30
PM.
your daytime.
Yeah. No, night time.
No, 9:30 your time would be my 8 o'clock actually. So 8 o'clock is like I'll be in the 8 in the morning. So
Okay.
because I'll be also going to the office at the same time. I think I will not see.
Give me a daytime. Okay. I will check the other batch timings and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
So
This
any
for sure I'll have it, and I will let you know the exact timings.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Give me a daytime. I'll let you know.
what are you looking daytime?
Yeah. Give me a daytime. Okay. A day or a couple of days time. Okay.
Okay, sure.
I'll let you know.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to know?
No, I think I'm good. I got it. And the recordings will be sent, right, for Prasad? The class recordings.
Uh, I will share my own link. In that you can record it from your side.
Okay, I can record it myself.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, in the go-to meeting itself. No, it's right now.
I
This
will
is
send you.
getting.
I will send you a Zoom link. Okay. That's where I take my classes.
Okay. If it, yeah, I don't care whether I can record it or if you record and if you can send it. Either way, I'm good.
No. It is better you record it.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Prasad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll be looking forward their timings so that we can.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
yeah. Thank you, Prasad. Thank you, Babu.
Yeah.
Thanks, Priya.